Hello, Rebby. Are you asking, am I better, or are you telling me that the internet is better? You? I am not better, not yet. I need the internet to work. Hello, hello, hello? No, I mean the connection, it's good. Okay, good. Crazy! What up? Arlie in St. Louis, let's go. I'm already here, but you should go. I will see what I can do. I haven't actually read the announcement yet. I want to read it with you guys and give my my initial reactions. They added everybody in their Discord as much as I added everybody in my Discord. It was crazy. Chat, if you can't hear, Rebby says hi. It's because there's on a delay. Good evening. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Malamoan. How are you? Do you want to do your deck doctor tonight? I want to get through this this announcement if we could first. This guy. But then then I think I'm down. Let me just check and make sure there's no graphics in my way. The answer is no. Want a different deck doctor? Yeah, man, I'm down. Hello, chat. How are you guys? I had dinner tonight with Rebby and her family, and it was very fun. Her dad and a couple and an aunt and uncle, and it was very fun. We went to a Mexican place. I got some nachos, but I didn't eat very many of them. I'm gonna put in a cough drop. Just peachy before the announcement. We're gonna go over to the announcement now. I haven't looked at it at all, and so we're gonna bring up a big pros and cons list. I should do that now. then I'm keeping my mouth shut. Is this Pitchfork Factory? Who knows, Jace? I haven't read shit. I haven't read anything. We'll find out, though. We'll find out if it's the Pitchfork Factory. I was gonna give people about 10 more minutes to file in. We'll see what's up, though. And then, yeah, my plan is I want to do this organized play review. I just want to know what cards are in the Challenger decks. I have them all. Well, half of them. I have half of them. It looks like I don't have the ones that you'd cared about, though. Tam, I'm ordering donuts. You can't stop me. Okay, run it. We did just get back from dinner, though, so don't go too crazy. How am I doing, Pluto's man? I'm doing well, man. I'm doing all right. We're doing okay. Sprinkles. I'm a classic glazed donut man, just like a regular ass glazed donut. Just a regular ass glazing donut. That's all I like. No sprinkles, no chocolate, no, just regular. I regret it because my hands get sticky, but I think the classic glazed donut is just like, it's tough to go wrong with it. It's tough to go wrong with it. Boston cream? I don't mind a cream filled donut. Cream filled, jelly filled donuts, those are fine. Those are fine. What's my favorite place for the classic donut? I don't care about it so donuts are like I could get donuts like once a year probably, right? Like it's not like a go-to food. So like I couldn't tell you that like I want it from this place, right? I've recently had Hertz, Rebby. Recently, like you showed me Hertz, and Hertz was good. But like if it was like Hertz or Krispy Kreme or Dunkin' or whatever, just like a regular ass donut. I'm down. Head of Hustle, sup? What up, buddy? I'll take the classic. You ever had a Krispy Kreme? Yeah, I've had Krispy Kreme donuts before. Was it crispy? I think so. Like, if you want to split hairs, you could say that like when the icing like, I don't know if congeals is the right word, but like when it's not creamy, when it's not like, and it's like done, it's like a little crunchy, crispy. Like you could consider it. I think crunchy is more of the word, right? Am I making it to Worlds? I'm gonna try, right? Like, you guys got rid of the problem, which was capture evildoers, and so I said that was the only thing stopping me from going to Worlds. So I'm gonna try. My thing is I have a trip to Vegas for a bachelor party in April that I also have to do. So I think that I'm going to be, I think I'm doing that. Andrew Holder has a video. Hangover 5? Yeah, maybe. $194 out of 500? Yeah. Ever been to Krispy Kreme? Yes or no? Is it really worth going to Worlds? No, not financially. No, it's not financially worth it. Worth going to Worlds. Hold on, what is this?
Have you ever had a Krispy Kreme? Have you ever gone to Krispy Kreme? Was it crispy?
No.
Yeah, right.
that's the whole video, huh? I mean, that's just the whole video. Okay. But no, it's probably not worth it if you're trying to like make money off the game to go to Worlds. But like, I want to go. I'm enjoying playing this Asui deck, and maybe I can find a deck that is equally as fun to go and play. And if I can like find it for like a cheap enough cost, if I can find a cheap enough flight, or if UVS Games pays for my flight because of winning the Winter Webcam warm-up or whatever, yeah, I'll go. But if not, I'll sit my happy ass here and I'll watch. I mean, if you want to go to have a fun experience, go for it. Yeah. Yeah, that's easy, right? And then, that's the plan, right? The plan is to win, but I gotta do some grinding. I got 2 weeks, and one of those is a holiday. One, like this upcoming weekend, I don't get to do anything universes wise. And we have to do like 60 card decks, and like momentum stuff changes, and like the format with the new rules update is gonna change just enough that it matters. Man, check out this cough too. New format is goated for real. I mean, I'm enjoying it, Omar. CC card decks suck for a lot of characters, but I like the rest. I think the only thing about 60 card decks is it slows the game down, right? Because of consistency reasons, which is just like inherently good. It's just like a good thing to slow the game down. What's the momentum change? You get to look at your momentum. You can look at momentum. You can look at face down cards in your card pool. What do I enjoy the most about this TCG? I like the back and forth of how like I'm constantly feel like I'm making plays and progressing the game, right? Like I'm playing cards, I'm playing enhances, I'm playing responses. Like blocking feels really good. And like the fact that we're a draw 6 game, not a draw 1 game, right? It's like super good. Isn't that better? It's different. I don't know if it's necessarily better or not, but it's certainly different, right? Poor Kevin Broberg made a whole champ card just to look at his momentum, and now that card's useless. My mic went weird. Fix it. Is that any better? Thoughts now? Testing 1, 2, 3. How we sound? Go for a new mic. I don't think it's the mic. I genuinely think that my USB ports are broken. Which, like, Rebby, if you can remind me to bring my stuff to Omaha so that, like, my dad over the weekend my dad can look at it. I would greatly appreciate it, including my mic and my setup and all of that jazz. And we can bring on 2 PCs, correct. GoFundMe for a new computer. I genuinely think it's just the USB ports. I think there's something wrong there. On the tower or the back. both. I think it's all of it. Anywho, guys, we're a few minutes in, so I'm just gonna rock it. Yo, what up? What up, YouTube? UVS Games has dropped finally the organized play for 2024. One of the main things that people have been waiting for, hey, am I gonna play this game next year? Has just dropped. I'll leave a link to that in the description down below, but I'm just gonna run through everything. I'm just gonna read the whole thing out, so you can either read it with me or just catch it there. But yeah, let's just get to it. Thank you, Cyclics, for the reset. 24 months. Holy cow, that's so long. But let's talk about it. It says, greetings, universe. Oh, and we're also going to talk about pros and cons as we dive in. I do this. Make a little. Hey, that's nice. Greetings, universe's players. Read on to find out what you need to know about 2024's exciting organized play roadmap, table of contents, organized play review, path to worlds, play formats, event schedule, and point system. Very cool that we instantly have the event schedule out. That's neato. Pull for if we like the article at the very end. Cyclic. UVS Games organized play overview. Universe's players. We are incredibly excited to present you the best year of organized play in Universe's history yet. Quick, a first look back on 2023. This year we had a wonderful year of OP. Subjective. We had the largest event in Universe's history. There were 400 players competing in the invite-only U.S. Nationals. This is, I think, technically true. Provisionals for championships were a huge success in 2023. This event tier grew local play worldwide and attracted new players to our game. I think that this is true sometimes. And I don't know if it did this, but I mean, they have data and I don't. For 2024, we're going to continue bringing on the success of 2023 with the following 3 goals. Triple down, not even double, triple down on the local game store as a focal point on organized play efforts. Next year, is it going to say quadruple down? That's the big question. For the next year, is it going to say quadruple down? Make every event count via a qualification system that combines both points and invites. Interesting. Make our year exciting by having a diversity in play formats to participate in. This is not news. They did say that they were going to be diversifying how we're going to be playing the game. So we'll just have to see what that means. Here is a brief overview of the changes to OP with our goals in mind. We are introducing a point system to qualify for Worlds. Okay, we'll have 2 different point systems for 2024. Seasonal points and champion points. These points are earned in multiple ways and qualify you for tournaments and events. Okay, I'm interested to see how these are different from each other and why they need to be different. But I'm not gonna. Yeah. Seasonal points and champion points will be integrated into UGN. You'll be able to see your current balance for both ranks. I think this is a positive. UGN tracks points. Okay, cool. Locals. What's new? Local qualifier events now qualify you to compete at a major regional. See more info below. I'm going to read that again. Local qualifier events now qualify you to compete at a major regional. Okay. That says that I can't just go sign up for a regional. I have to go play local qualifier events. Okay, formats for local qualifiers will change from season to season, keeping the experience new and exciting. We are also introducing a new local championship that will allow players to earn additional points at their local level. I'm going to let them cook, but I think this is not a very good thing. I think I have to go. You have to go to locals. I don't go to locals. Do I get to play? Staying the same. National invites will still be awarded to winning local qualifier. Qualifications will pass down. Provisional store championships will count as the local. Okay, so you have to go and do well at a provisional store championship, right? To go play in a regional. So now our provisional store championships say hey, you have both, this now says that this counts as both your invite to nationals and your invite to regionals. Oh, this is incorrect. Sorry, that's YouTube stuff. Invite to regionals? Question mark. Regionals, what's new? Well, two different type of regional tier events. Webcam regionals, which is cool, and major regionals. Both regional types will earn you points. Webcam regionals are open for all and will provide an opportunity for players to qualify to compete at a major regional. Okay, so this is like a lesser version than what this is. Okay. At a major webcam regional format will change from season to season. Major regionals will be invite locked, and players will need to earn 2 seasonal points to qualify. So it looks like this webcam regionals are not locked. Okay. Webcam regionals not locked. Major invites will be invite locked, and players will need to earn 2 seasonal points to qualify. Winning a major regional will get you an invite to Worlds. Whoa! Winning a regional gets you an invite to Worlds. Makes sense to me. Okay. Nice. We'll make this bigger whenever we get there. Major. Majors will feature a mixed format of both standard, constructed, and limited draft played during Swiss rounds. Okay, top cuts for regionals will be standard format. This is yucky. Majors will feature a mixed format of both standard, constructed, and limited draft played during Swiss rounds. Man, I don't like this. It's just not how I want to play the game. I am going to, I did it again. I am going to say that this is a negative. Mixed format inside an event. Okay. Stay the same. Regionals will continue to be the most accessible from. This is a weird thing to say. Premier event to help players fine-tune their competitive skills. Side events are still open to all players, even if they're not qualified. I mean, this is fine, right? This is weird because only the webcam regionals are. The major regionals, like, you are locked out, right? Nationals, what's news? Players will have 2 years to qualify. Will have 2 ways to qualify for nationals by winning a local qualifier event or obtaining 10 champion points during the 2024 organized play year. Okay, neat. Nationals will feature a mixed format of standard, constructed, spotlight, and limited draft play during Swiss rounds. You have to do them all. Man, I am here for, we'll talk about it at the end, I guess. Top cuts for nationals will be standard format. I don't mind, we'll put it this way. I don't mind if, like, for these months, your majors are draft. And for these months, your majors are constructed. And for these months, your majors are spotlight. And for these months, your major... having it as a mixed format, like standard, constructed, spotlight, and limited draft play, is like... What, if there's an 8-round tournament, you play 2 rounds of constructed and then 2 rounds of spotlight, and it's like, what does that mean? Does that mean you have to prep 2 decks for nats? Yeah, apparently. Yeah. Worlds, what's new? Double the number of invites from 32 to 64. Worlds will be a multi-format? Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I did it again. Oh, I put all this stuff in pros. We have to do this. Kill you. Put you. Love it. And then the pros. 64 fights, 2 worlds. Cool. Specialty events. Over the course of the year, we will have additional special events that are competitive events but fall outside of the Path to Worlds 2024 structure. These events are always going to be open invites and will be tied to conventions, special experiences, or different formats such as retro or triple threat. Okay, that's cool. So this is them saying, hey, these special events are, I mean, you want to play retro? There's a special event for it throughout the year. You want to play triple threat? There's a special event. That's neat. I'm excited to tell you more about these in the future. That's okay. I don't need these this exact second. This is good, probably plenty. Note, this article covers our competitive scene play. We also have exciting plans for local communities, such as the upcoming Yakusho Wish Tournament. Stay tuned in future announcements. Okay, cool, neat. Is this just a graphic for this? Okay, let's let's do it. Okay. Locals tier qualifies you into nationals via qualifier win. Okay, this gets you to nationals. Qualifies you into a regional via SP. This gets you to a major regional. And then your local championship earns you points to go to worlds via CP. So this is interesting. And this is championship points, right? And you can, you can just play at your locals in order to get one of these 64 spots. Interesting. Webcam regional earns half the CP as a major regional. Okay. Invites you into a major via SP. Well, hold on. I got to use the right words. Seasonal points versus championship points. Okay. So earns half the number of champion points as a major regional. Qualifies you into a major regional via seasonal points. So your seasonal points can let you play in this. If you go to a major, qualification requirements, you have to have 2 seasonal points. So if you do well at the webcam regional, you can get in. Makes sense? Qualifies you into national via championship points, qualifies you into worlds. You have to have 10 championship point or win a local qualifier. If you just win your locals, you get to do the thing. If you qualifies you at a worlds via top 8 or championship points. Makes sense. Okay. Worlds qualification requirement, 64 spots. 9 winners from each major regionals. Okay, that says there's 9 major regionals. That's cool. Top 8 finishes of every nationals, 24 of them. And then 30 top championship point winners across America's and the next top 15 worldwide. Okay. And then the 2023 defending champion. Cool. Okay, I'm into that. Local qualifiers will be the first step. I'll just highlight all of this. Local qualifiers will be the first step for players to take their path to World. Local qualifiers will be awarded seasonal points for participating in placement. Seasonal points are required per season to qualify for major regionals. The amount of seasonal points will scale based on the number of participants. Winning a local qualifier will instantly qualify you to compete at a national. If a player is already qualified for nationals, the qualification will pass down to the next eligible player. At the end of the season, all seasonal points will convert into champion points at a 1-to-1 rate. At the end of the season, all seasonal points will convert to champion points at a 1-to-1 rate. So why do we have just like a separate currency if they're the same thing? All seasonal points is just champion points, but gets you into regionals. Okay, that's fine, I guess. I mean, it's like convoluted, but that's fine. All right, local championships. Local championships will take place once per season after the qualification window has passed. These events will take place all on the same weekend across LGSs around the world. Winning a local championship will award 10 champion points. Second place will be awarded 8 champion points, with third and fourth both earning 5 champion points. While these events can still take place regardless of attendance size, champion points will only be awarded if the event reaches 8 or more players. So this is just to boost you to get 10 bonus points to try and squeak into Worlds. Okay. Webcam regionals will provide players with anywhere in the world the opportunity to play and earn both seasonal points and championship points. All participants will earn 1 seasonal point to help them qualify for major regionals. So if you play in 2 webcam regionals, if you play in 2 webcam regionals, you get to go to a major. Okay, that's not that hard, but it's telling you have to play webcam events or win your locals, right? Only 1 webcam a season, so no. Okay, so you have to okay, I'll keep reading, I'm sorry. Players will earn champion points equal to 50% of their major regional. Rounded up, webcam events are open to all and have no requirement to compete. Neat. Major regionals will be the first opportunity to secure your seat at Worlds 2024. These qualification-only events will require players to earn at least 2 seasonal points prior to registering. Players will need to requalify for major regionals every season. Major regionals will not only offer the winner of the event a seat at Worlds 2024, but they will also award champion points based on participation. All major regionals will have an abundance of side events available for all players, even if they did not qualify to compete in the main event. Major regionals will always be in person. Okay? And the reason they have to requalify is because after every season, your points flip over to be champion points. Your currency moves. Nationals will once again require qualification to compete in the main event. Players can qualify via one of 2 methods: by winning a local qualifier or by earning 10 champion points throughout the year. The top 8 players from each national event will earn their seat in Worlds 2024. Players will also earn champion points for placement based on participation. National events will always be in person and offer a variety of side events for players to compete in, similar to major regionals. All side events are open to anyone and not require a national qualification. Makes sense to me. Let's look again. Our most prestigious event of the year, or only the best of the best, will compete to be crowned the next Universe's World Champion. Not only are we creating multiple paths to qualify to compete at Worlds, we are also increasing the number of invites from 32 to 64. The 64 seats will be awarded to 1 seat to the 2023 Universe's World Champion, this upcoming in the next couple months. 1 seat to each of the 9 major regional winners, 1 seat to each of the top 8 of each nationals event, and lastly, 30 seats will be awarded to players based on their total accumulated champion points throughout the year. These last 30 seats will first awarded to the top 5 players in each geographical region: America, Europe, Oceania, followed by the next 15 players with the most championship points worldwide. I actually like this a lot. I don't mind this. If we're gonna do the point system, I'm down. I'm down. Path to Worlds 2024 will be the same for all, but players might have a unique approach. Some will aim to win a major regional. Others might strive for top 8 at a national event, while some might even grind local qualifiers and local championships to climb their way up the ladder. Regardless of the approach you take, we got you covered. Genuinely, I asked for this. I said that I wanted locals to matter. I said I wanted locals to matter. I don't know. I'm actually down for how this works. I think that forcing me to go to my locals so that I can play in a regional and play that way is weird and against what this says, right? We won't have a unique approach. I have to go to locals in order to do it, right? I have to go to locals, and some people just don't have a locals, right? Play formats. We previously announced our play format in this article. Players can expect to see the following formats of the various event tiers in organized play: standard, retro, spotlight, limited, triple threat, special, whatever the fuck that means. These are cute little graphics. Neat. Preview of play formats for organized play 2024. Locals level play. Locals formats may vary this year. Okay, so this isn't a true graphic, because they say it's standard, but the local format may vary this year. No. This should also say spotlight, because we've got the Yu Yu Hakusho event, right? Yu Yu Hakusho tournament, or the Yu Yu Hakusho tournaments don't count towards world points, right? Because that counts. That was set up here. Yes, they don't count. We don't count. Okay. Season 1 is this. Regional level play will be mixed, and then how long is season 1? Will it tell me? Our core competitive path will consist of multiple formats being showcased throughout the year across multiple event tiers. Local qualifiers and championship events will feature a variety of formats over the year. For Season 1 of 2024, the local qualifier event will feature standard construction. Webcam regionals will feature standard constructed and spotlight constructed. Okay. For Season 1 of 2024, the webcam regional will feature standard constructed. Major regionals will feature both standard constructed and limited draft during Swiss, with top cuts featuring standard constructed for the season. Okay, this is all just repeated of what was said, right? Special events. These events will be open to all variety of different formats. Okay. Event schedule. We have our events. Okay. So it looks like local qualifiers, bing, bang, bing, boop. Season 1 happens from February 26th to April 7th. And then, oh, that's funny. This is the date that I'll be in Las Vegas for a bachelor party. So I don't get to go to this. Well, that's cool. I guess we just have to hope it's St. Louis gets us there. Or Charlottesville in October, or Nationals down here. I will keep looking. Below is the roadmap for 2024's premier organized play program. It outlines the Charlotte. Yeah, that's what I said. What did I say? Did I not say Charlotte? Charlotte, North Carolina. Charlottesville is a wildly different play. Oh, did I say Charlottesville? I'm so sorry. Below is the roadmap. It outlines the regions. Yeah, this is just what this thing said. That's fine. The point system. It is cool that this is already laid out, right? I will say this is a big win of like, hey, we already have all of these dates, right? Of like, hey, November to here is like the we have events the whole year, February all the way, February 16th. Like there's no dead zone, right? April, July, October, right? There's the May, June spot in between is like your local qualifiers. I actually don't mind this. I don't mind it. We will have two different point systems: seasonal points and champion points. These points are earned via multiple ways to qualify you for the tournaments for the events, but the seasonal points are there just to get you into regionals. Season points. Every season, players can compete at local qualifiers, known as Professional Store Championships, level events hosted by the local game store to earn seasonal points. Approved local game stores will be authorized to run 2 local qualifiers events a season. 1 seasonal point is earned for participating in every local qualifier and webcam regional. So if it takes 2 seasonal points to go to a major, which it says right here, you have to go to, you have to play in the webcam regional. Was the webcam regional set on here? I don't think the webcam regional was set. Oh, it was set. Webcam regional is March. And then June. and then August. So the webcam regional, okay. And then webcam regional, there's a big asterisk here? What's the asterisk here? Will be award for season majors 2025. Okay. Okay. Winning a... Okay. So if you play in your local qualifier and you play in the webcam regional, you get to go to a major. I guess that's not that big of a deal. I hope that stores are willing to run some of these local qualifiers online, right? Like, it would be very cool. It would be very cool for them to do that. Seasonal points are handed out. Yeah. First place, if we've got 2 to 6 players, just gets their 2 points. So if you win, you get in. But if you got a bunch of players, you get 6 points, which is pretty cool. And then top 50 get stuff. Okay. Championship points or champion points. Champion points are earned at local, regional, national events and will contribute to both national and world qualifications. There will be 30 seats for the Worlds. Yeah, we already talked about this. Locals, as mentioned. Once an organized play season concludes, all accumulated seasonal points will convert into champion points at a 1-to-1 rate. Local champion events will offer CP to the top 4 finishers, 10 for the winner. Local champion events require a minimum number of 8 players to play. Seasonal points convert to champion points. If you win at a major, first gets, we'll shoot for this number. So you get 40, and then 24. But if you get first, right? If you get first at a major, then this number doesn't matter, right? Right? Am I crazy? This number doesn't matter if you get first. Okay, cool. I guess it is just a way of like, hey, I have bigger number, better person, right? I have more points than you, which is a thing that I had Ben Lambright make a whole Google Doc for. So, yeah, I mean, this is just like, hey, how well did I do, right? How high can I get my number? I don't mind that. I don't mind. It should say point this and the invite, but it's fine. Top 50% doesn't get points for our normal numbers. Whoo! You just don't get points. So 64th is the cutoff, and you get 3 of them things. I mean, this might make people actually like try and play out for the 64th place, right? Not to mention, I'm sure there's going to be like promos and such. Yeah. For nationals, all of these all get invites. So I mean, we had a 400-person event, right, for nationals, right? CP might just matter for some world seeding. That makes sense to me, Justice. I didn't think about that. That's very intelligent. Top 50% is for sure going to get points. All right, qualification passed down. In a situation where a player qualifies for Worlds more than once, the following steps will be taken. If an otherwise qualified player, i.e. a regional event winner, is amongst the top 30 in the champion points, the next player on leaderboards may qualify instead. If the player opts out of attending Worlds in 2024, that is amongst the top 30 in champion points, the next player on the leaderboard may qualify instead. If a player wins a second or more regional event, a qualifier player will pass down to the next unqualified player at the event, so second place gets it. If a player is already qualified and places in top 8 at a Pro Hero National event, the qualification will pass down to the next unqualified player that in that event. Makes sense. If a player who qualified by placing high at an RLE or Pro Hero National event opts out of attending Worlds, their qualification may get passed down to the next eligible person in the champion point leaderboard. I think this is all smart. Don't forget that the EU and OCE Nats exist. They'll be pretty small. Yeah, but they lock in 5 people, so the top 5 people get to go. Okay, so what are my thoughts? I will come back here and click this, and I'll ask you guys. . How do you like the organized play plans? 1, 2, or 3? I would love to know. 1 for good, 2 for bad, 3 for meh. Jose is gonna try to gatekeep me as all I learned. The SP is very arbitrary. It should have just been CP. Yes and no, right? I'll clarify what that means, but yes and no, right? They had to make 2 separate currencies because they wanted you to qualify for regionals, right? That's what they wanted you to do. And so like they can't make this they can't make it the same currency, because if it's the same currency, as soon as you get one, you get the other, right? Yeah. Trendy laws. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Okay. List of positives. I like the fact that UGN gets to track these points as opposed to it being Andrew Holder's job to track points for invites to Worlds. Very cool. Leffy, thank you for the 100 bits. The fact that the webcam regionals are not locked is very cool. Con, the fact that the major regionals, the ones that matter, are locked, you can't just show up to them, is super lame. It's very, very lame. 64 invites to Worlds is awesome. More cons. I just think like my biggest issue with this whole thing is just getting an invite to regionals. I think if they just didn't have the invite to regionals thing, right? If they just if the idea of seasonal points didn't exist, right? If the idea of seasonal points just didn't exist, I think I'd be happy with this, right? It just means that like in order for me to go to the majors, right? In order to like make my trip happen, I have to go play local play. They are handcuffing me, they're kidnapping me to play it, right? Which like makes if they sat down and were like, we gotta get these, smoke a cigar, we gotta get these nerds to go play locals. We're gonna kidnap them and make them go play locals so that they go to regionals, the things that they want to do. That makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense when you swap it and are like, we have to get people to go to locals. This is how we do it. We hijack them. But when you come back and you look at it as the consumer and you go, homie, I love your game. I don't have locals. So now I don't even get to like go travel to do the thing that I want to do because I can't go to locals, right? Like raise your hand. How many of you don't have locals? How many of you guys literally can't play in a provisional store championship? It's just not possible. Right? Like I'm positive there's going to be hands, which means that you just don't get to play organized play this year. They don't want you to play. They want you to play at your locals, and you don't have one. If you have locals, this is not that big of a deal. If you have locals, it's not that big of a deal. Right? I have to drive 90 minutes to any provincial championship. Yeah. That stinks, right? It's a 2.5 hour trip for me. Yeah, that sucks. Are they allowing online provincial championships? Redcool, we don't actually know, but we do know that players only that stores only get a certain amount of them. And so if we take and we put them online, that means that you are taking away from the people at their locals, right? We'll use unfun stuff, for example, right? If every season, right? We'll come back to this. We'll come back to this screen. Point system. I will make this smaller. Approved local games pros would be authorized to run 2 local qualifier events a season. Let's pretend that Chris Bromley is the kindest person of all time and opts to run one of his events in store and one of his events online. And let's say that he gets 16 players to play in his in-person store. 4 of those players get to go play at a regional, at a major. He then takes and puts the rest of them online, and then a bunch of jabronis that aren't his locals get to take the other 4 spots. He gets to send 8 people to a regional. That's half of the people that he was trying to send from his local store to go represent his local store to the regional. They're just going to be smaller. Right? Hold on. You get one is earned for participating. Hold up. You get 1 for participating. Okay? So that means that you just have to play in both. You have to play in both. So maybe to actually make this, if we can do them online, right? Hold up. If we could do them online, if we convince everybody on the planet to do them all online, everybody can go to regionals. If we can convince all of them, everybody to do theirs online, everybody plays webcam, everybody can go to regionals. Yeah. What if they just turn 2 of the webcam Wednesdays into provisionals hosted by UVS Games? That's very smart, Nero, but it does take away from the idea of locals, right? And also, it's, I guess, yeah, I don't know. I would like for them to do that, right? I've been saying that they should turn one of the webcam Wednesdays every month into a provisional every month, right? That's how I've felt. Great. Now I can play all year because I don't have a computer. Yeah, get fucked, nerd. Sorry, Corey. That sucks. See, the thing is my idea. Helps me though, so that's cool. Because I thought the point of webcam was for people that don't have a locals. Yes, but yeah, as Gundam says, based on this, webcam Wednesdays are worthless. Doesn't get you a regional or nationals. Yeah. Yeah, I think that actually all of these changes I like, except for qualifying for regionals. When it comes to like the point system and the invite system. The other thing that I personally don't like is I am okay with you telling me that this event is a draft event. You're gonna play the entire event, even if it's 2 drafts, right? It's a 9-round tournament, right? And you're gonna draft till round 4 with the same deck, and then everyone's gonna redraft, and you'll draft from 5 to 9, and then you'll redraft for top cuts the next day. This is a draft tournament. Come play draft. I don't like, hey, it's a regional. Go play standard for a bit. Go play draft for a bit. Go play standard for a bit. I'm not a fan of that. I don't like switching gears that way when I play the game. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Yeah, and it also says that like it's possible that to get into some of these events, right? Because like this says the word organized play, right? We'll do this. This says the word organized play. Just season 1 is these. Season 2 could be like spotlight into retro, right? Like season 2 could be a retro event, right? Because we got all these fucking Yu Yu Hakusho cards back, and so go play retro to get your invite to Worlds. Season 4 is going to be triple threat into standard, right? Where like the one person out of your triple pod gets to get out or whatever. Yeah, I'm not a fan of draft. sorry, I'm not a fan of the mixed format Swiss. Not a thing that I'm necessarily into. And I hope that they're not planning on doing this for this Worlds. What is triple threat? I'm an OCE noob. Bugsy J, truthfully, I don't know how to play either. I don't know. 1000% they want to do a 4-day HLC with every format. This Worlds, like this upcoming Worlds, I hope not. 2024 Worlds, I hope so. Let them prove that they can do it, right? So it's on the set of UVS. Drafters worked in games with competitive drafting sets. Yeah. Didn't they already confirm this Worlds is a major spotlight? I think they did all, but my memory's dog shit, so who knows? Yeah. But that's all the news. That's it. I'm going to do a little bit of math off stream. And see what points will look like as people do well. We'll have to see. I want to do a little grinding, a little Andrew Holder math, if you will. But with that, you guys, what are your thoughts? Let me know, YouTube, down in the comments down below. We'll catch you guys all next time. He's busy. He's gonna just make Andrew do the math. I'm not gonna make Andrew do the math. Leave the math to the pros. Oh, it's gonna take me like 72 hours to do some simple arithmetic. Don't worry about it. Tam, I'm sad. Here's the deal. So, yeah, I guess, yeah, it is okay for you to be sad. I think that's okay, right? I think that they have said that if you don't have a locals, they don't want you to play the game. Like, that's what they've said here. If you just don't have a locals, we don't want you to play the game. We want you to do it. Having these formats to get to Worlds will not work. Very few card games are successful in multiple formats. It will divide this player base, in my opinion. Yes. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. But I do think that, like, if they do a good, like let me think on it for a second, right? It's possible that maybe the game, like, our game has enough whales that, like, having just, like, multiple formats doesn't matter, right? I don't think they're saying if you don't have a locals, you can't play. Critical, they are saying that, actually. Yeah, they say that if you don't have a locals, you get to go play in webcam events and webcam regionals, and that's it. That's all you get. You get, checking, 4 events a year that you get to play. I'm pretty sure you can get more points by invading 3 locals than winning a webcam or major regional. Well, if you play at your locals, your weeklies, right? If you play at your weeklies, you don't get anything. So, like, invading you have to go and play in the local qualifier, right? Yeah, if you just go invade 2 of those, then you're good. But having this setup will entice more players to ask their LGS to carry the game. If you don't have an LGS, obviously that's rough. And there's the issue, Critical, is like what if you just don't have one, right? some players in my chat have to travel 2.5 hours to go play locals, right? And so, like, these players just don't get to play the game competitively. They just don't get to. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, all in all, I think most of this is fine. I genuinely just, like, I don't get why they need you to play at locals to play it. I get qualifying for nationals. I'm down for that. That's like, that ship has sailed. We'll never not qualify for nationals ever again. I think qualifying for regionals is a mistake, but we will have to see. We'll have to see. Yeah. Malamoan, I promised you a deck doc last night. Actually, yeah, I promised you a deck doc, last night, and I didn't get to you. I would love to do a deck doc tonight. I'm down if you're down. Do you wanted it on Hawks? Malamoan, if you're here. Still here? Love it. Go jump in the waiting party room. Give me 1 second, buddy. I didn't expect you to jump in so quick. Build some Death Togo, looking to play that tomorrow. No, I won't do that. But I'm happy that you're happy. Copy. Do this. Yeah. Drag you up. I click this button. Yo, what up? Oh, I have you so quiet from the tournament. Let me turn you up. Talk to me again?
Yep.
Oh, love it. And then I need to share my screen. It is this one. Can you see me?
Yes, I can.
Love it. How awesome. All right. We now click this button and then say, yo, what up?
What's up?
How are you? How's life?
I'm
good.
good.
How's this awesome Hawks deck?
It's fun per se, but it has issues.
It's got issues. And so that's what we're here to fix today.
Yeah.
Hit me with a pitch then. What's going on with Evil Hawks?
Yeah, so I've been trying to make Hawks work for a little bit of a while now. I think at this point we realize, that Hawks is hard to kill, but God, it seems so hard to kill people. I've tried Good Stuff Evil, where I was running like Vile Seasonings and Tongue Whips. I had a hard time doing that. I've switched recently to Weapon Burn, just because people aren't going to want to block like a 1 mid, 3 diff attack like Hawk's Feather and stuff, and like I can burn. That's been the most consistent success I've found. But the deck is just so slow. It's like until I find those feathers, the thing is just like I feel nigh impossible to kill. But I feel like I can't mount any offense. It's kind of like how, with Momo, you could she had the life symbol where you can build out your resources and find what you need kind of quick.
Sure.
Under evil here, it's like, you build what you have, but it's just like you're really dragging until you find what you need. Now, once I find what I need, I can get going pretty well. But it just seems like no matter what I do, the amount of cards that I add up 4-ups to try to get, things going, I cannot ramp this deck up. Okay,
so the goal is just ramping, right? The goal is just to have more. So,
Yep.
um,
All I see is your Discord window now. I don't see the deck.
you don't see the deck on Discord? Oh, that's
No,
weird.
no, no. I'm saying on our on the stream here, I see
Uh,
your Discord window. Yep.
that is weird. No, this is incorrect. It's supposed to be this one.
There we
Better?
go.
Hey,
Yep.
okay. So let's take a look then. I noticed that you have this guy. What's up with the what's going on here, huh?
Yeah, that was just a one of. I like in most of my decks, I like to have at least one dunk if I'm not already running one.
Sure.
And then big stupid punch. It has its enhance. Hawk gets the enhance on it, and then I usually can have like 2 or 3 momentum, and it just becomes like fairly quickly like a 8 or 9 high for 16 or 17. That's all that
That's
was in there for.
that's cool. I mean, I dig it. I think it's very, very cool. But it's definitely not the hey, this is a weapon deck, right? It's just like ultimate combination.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah. That's just what it was. It's one of I couldn't really
yeah,
find like a pop-off weapon. I mean, there's surging crystal darts, but then that requires me to have like a massive discard pile for it to
sure.
get huge.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. This let's take and look at I'm down to man, I don't even necessarily does this need to be a weapon? Right? After your weapon attack deals damage? Yeah, so I guess we
yeah.
click that button and see what we're missing. Obviously 4, obviously you have 3 here, one in the sideboard. Fair.
Yeah, it would be. The sideboard's not like it's a mix of what was in the sideboard and stuff that I thought about maybe putting in the deck.
Sure.
Um,
Sure. I love you're not playing Blood Moon Rending. That card's bad.
I've tried to make that card work so many times in
Sure.
past sets. I can't do it.
Is Piercing Descent worth anything? Right. Your deck makes it fast, which is like its downfall, and it's like an 8 damage 5 diff or whatever. I wish it had some other ability like Deadlock or whatever, but like it's not terrible if you can give it the speed that it desires, and that's what your character does, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like is it worth like Nervous Habit for the pay 1 to give it the +2? So I pay 1 and it's a 4 high for 8. Probably not. Yeah, probably not.
No.
It
Yeah, I
feels-
think
it feels
originally I did
probably
have it
pretty
to
good
try.
after, like I go Featherstorm into Knife Lunge into Feather into it, right? Like that probably feels very good, but like besides that, I don't know.
Yeah, so like the biggest, and I guess I can talk a little bit about the deck too, from what I've been playing and what has the small engines that have worked. Of course, it's been the Thrown Knife Lunge and Hawk's Feather or any other combination of the attacks.
Sure.
And then the energy suction that goes along with that, and energy suction and nervous habit, and basically just getting to pump the speed for free.
Okay.
That has worked out pretty well. Full on attack mode, it's like hit or miss because I just don't want to blow it up quite yet. But it's kind of nice because, again, Hawks is that defensive builder, and like when I'm kind of want to get the foundations on stage that can kind of force changing the game state, I have like an on destroy option to be able to kind of build out with that. Just with him kind of being a pseudo 8-hander, sometimes I found it hard to get rid of foundations in order to build the good ones.
Sure, that is fair. I mean, like, we could just, like, if you have an issue... So my original evil build was just running the stuff, right? It's just like Featherstorm into Hawks' Feather. And then the goal was, can I play bench press and brute strength and make these not 1 mid for 3s, but 1 mid for 6, I guess 3 mid for 6 with my Featherstorm, right? It's like it's just like the idea. They're all 3 mid for 6, and then Feather Control, a deck that I didn't respect, but have since put into every Hawks deck. This card is cracked. But like this is like the way that like in Deadlock or not in Deadlock, you just like lift and then play again, and and then
Yeah.
loop them pretty
Yeah,
quickly.
and that's been the weird thing with this deck too. This is the first deck that I ran into that my rival respects the deadlock, but I don't feel like I can seriously punish with it. Again, just kind of depends on what I have
Sure.
that's coming in my way.
Sure. Okay, so let's talk about just the cards that I don't like, right?
Yeah.
Relaxed Demeanor, I'm not a fan of in Hawks specifically, just because, like, I think it's a neat, like, one of inside of your deck. Just let's use Relaxed Demeanor just to dump one feather, and that's probably all you need until you find the second one. The likelihood
Yeah,
of the other 3 feathers being
I
at the bottom of your deck is, like, so low, and you also just have Feather Sword Slash to do the thing, right? Like,
yeah,
this
yeah, I
this is too
originally
much, I think.
I honestly don't like it either. I ran 0 copies of it. Again, it was just that after keep having the slow issues, I just decided to add every card that would allow me to tutor feathers into my deck,
Sure.
or into my discard, into the main deck.
Okay. I'm gonna look at the. So I think the attack lineup is probably just like what it is just going to stay as, and the
Mhm.
deck feels slow because this card doesn't feel like a real attack, and it counts as one of your 22 attacks.
Yeah,
Right? Like this card, we constantly want to hold for defense because like that's what we do. But like, I think that we're just supposed to throw Hawks' feathers and like make them what they are and whatnot.
yeah. I originally, when I played, I did the same thing. I kind of only held it for defense, until, like I said, I kind of ran across this burn build. And, it's kind of throwing that out. It's like, hey, either you waste a card in hand,
Yeah.
to block a 2-speed or 3-speed move, 3 damage move to avoid taking, 5 or 6.
Sure.
And then, I just play something later on down the string that, eats it up. So,
yeah, let's just look at what could exist. I love Twisty Surroundings. I think this card's correct. How you feel about Double Showdown in the deck?
I ran Double Showdown just because I'm running it at like 68, I think, or 70 cards now. It's just one of those cards that I kind of really wanted to see. Hawks just makes it super easy, to make it not feel as bad with that +3 block mod.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. I like this card. I kind of want you to try it, like, playtesting wise, at the one of, just because, like, you have access to Barrier Shield, and more importantly, you've got Fierce Wings that you can just go pick up either of these 2 cards, which is, like, pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose that's true too. Yeah, that's one of the other reasons I wanted to play him on Evil too, is having access to Barrier Shield on top of all his other neat defensive tricks.
Yeah, but I am like 6 actions. I think we could just get away with 5, and actions. These, I mean, defensive action, defensive action, defensive action. Right? Like your deck feels slow because the blue cards aren't progressing your game state, nor should they. Right? They're there to keep you alive, to get you back to your turn, so that you can try and do something. But if you get just like stuck with a showdown in your hand, like that is bad. That stinks. So like dropping this down to a one of and just having the Fierce Wings to like go do a thing is like pretty good.
Yeah.
And also like cuts your deck count down, right? Because like this is 1,000,000. This is so many cards, which means that like it's even harder to get to these cards that are relevant, because like this number is just too big.
Got you.
And then foundations. Is there anything crazy that we're missing? This card's nuts. Bing bang boom. This card is neat. Defending Pageant Queen I think is important. This thing says put a thing's speed to 0, and then you can swap it. So Defending Pageant Queen is either enhance remove block a thing, or enhance remove once per turn. I don't have to block a thing, which I think is pretty powerful.
Yeah, I had it in there too, but I just originally found that with everything else I had in the deck, I was getting there pretty easily, being able to just completely zero out stuff. That I again tried to drop it in order to try to like speed the deck up.
Sure. I noticed you have on here Loving Father. What's up? What's up with this guy?
It was just one of those, again, trying to find the feathers. If I happen to pop it in a discard, I could just pick it up and have it recovered in hand. Or if you notice that most of my attack lineups were at least 3 to 4 ofs, and it just would help to be able to pick up that other attack if I needed it, for an attack string.
Sure. I think that just cutting cards is going to make your attack strings better, but I
Okay.
get wanting to have it.
Yeah.
Right? Like this says that you're a pseudo 7-hander, but you're already an 8-hander. Right?
Yeah.
Like these guys. I don't think that you need quote more draw. We all want more.
Yeah,
draw.
and that was the primary reason was it in there. The response would have been like kind of on happenstance. I think I had a decent amount of cards that flipped, but that wasn't the primary reason for it to be there.
Yeah. And just so you know, this response does not work with Hawks' response.
Yeah, because it's during the enhanced step. I just realized that now too.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
Just still doing some looking.
Yeah.
Coping is not that bad in this deck. Because if the idea is, hey, they didn't block the feather, you can cope and then draw. I don't know how much it needs to be here, but it's an idea, right?
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of bench press and brute strength as just like I think brute strength is better than full on attack mode. In 99% of cases, just because you can pay the health instead of the destroy the foundation, and the other one destroys the foundation to also get the damage, right?
Yeah.
I know that I'm a big fan of that.
I normally play, like I said, if it was the death symbol, brute street for being there like 3 or 4 copies straight up. I haven't played the evil symbol in a minute. I forgot honestly that it was even on that symbol.
Yeah. I mean that's just like such a huge win for me personally, is just it combined with bench press says that all your moves get +3 damage. And so these are 6 damage 1 diffs, which is really potent. Combining that with just being able to toss the feather control to replay your 6 damage move. If they if they disrespect what you have going on and you've got double feather control, 1 bench press, 1 brute strength, you just do 24 damage for you represent 24 damage without having played a card out of your hand yet. Right?
Yeah.
As long as you're down to sacrifice your stage for it.
And I guess the other thing that I was looking into too as well too is I wanted to be able to, because just over time, if we've seen it as well too, having Hawks feathers just mainly for defense it's okay, but you're not going to kill anybody. So I wanted to make that switch to maybe try to playing them more offensively, but then that meant that my stage needed to be able to handle the defense easier too. So
yeah. I mean, we've got double sticky balls, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And energy suction combined with your brute strength is just crazy, right?
That's that evil
pay
symbol
one
I
and
burned
then-
myself, and
Yeah. I don't know. I'm here for if we have triple bench press, we should have just triple brute strength, and just probably kill the full on attack mode.
yeah, I'm hip to it. I think I have enough spam foundations that we can cut that and be fine.
We don't, but I think we're just gonna cut some non-spam, right? I'm trying to get rid of cooperation offer. We could cut sticky balls down to a 1 of. You don't need 2 of this card. Loving Father is allowed to leave. Hero Killer. Why is Hero Killer here?
Because of the deadlock primarily.
Okay, let's put it to a 1 of. They should be nervous that it exists, but if you're not using it for the response, the thing that happens in 90% of games, then you don't need it.
Yeah.
Nervous Habit is a quality 2 of. I don't think you need more of it because we already have brute strength. We already have other things. Is there other just I get speed? Oh, we don't have instead of this card because of maybe not instead of. I am such a fan of Mastermind's Apprentice in this character, because it's either stun 1 +3 speed or -2 speed, which is worth removing a committed foundation. Remove a committed foundation for -2 speed is worth it because you're Hawks.
Yeah, because originally I looked at that card, but I said just looked at the remove cost, and I was just like, I'd rather pay 1 health because I might be able to just gain it back.
Yeah,
Um,
I think
is
that's
why I looked over that card.
fair. I think that's fair. Oh, Roxy Meter, we were dropping down to a 1 of, and we are gonna put in, what number are we at? We're at 61. I think that we could go up just a little bit. I think if we just like honestly just put in like double fruits of our labor, and put this up to like 60, 63, it might be where it's at. I know that I personally think that energy suction is like a little greedy, but I get like wanting to play it. Can I convince you to swap the two? Can we swap energy suction and fruits for the 2 and 3?
For the yeah,
Fruits
we can
for
give it a
labor to
shot.
make it a 3 of.
Yeah, I just primarily had energy suction because it allowed me to be greedy with the attacks. I mean, with the burning my own health, but if like nervous habit is not going to be the primary form of being able to trigger that 1 of to trigger Hawks to keep going, then
Excuse me. The reason I care about this, right, is this card is really cool the turn that I want to go in with my feathers. This card says that on defense, I get to I can use my feathers and then use fruits in order to clear the feathers that I added to the card pool. Right?
Yeah, to pick up, yeah.
As well as if they dare go to deadlock, my 1 speed moves just hit. Right? They go to deadlock and I have 2 of these out. I just slam 2 cards out of their hand. I put them further into deadlock, so my feather controls hit even harder. It feels really, really strong.
Yeah,
my last question is, how do you feel about box full of babies?
That had helped quite a bit. Like I said, just for the +1/+1, but the once per turn kind of was what helped kind of fish. It's like my I love Claw Stopper, and that's just kind of basically Claw Stopper for the evil symbol.
Excuse me. That
but again,
is fair. That is fair. I almost want to like genuinely just like push it up even higher, right? Like we could take this hero killer out just because like the idea of instead of stunning them, I just rip the cards out of their hand for their deadlock. And just like put in another box full of babies just for like more cycle draw. And hey, this one thing that I want to hit, it's going to hit.
Yeah. That's it. We can give it a
take
shot.
your pro hero or your hero killer and just toss him in the sideboard. Hey, hero killer is not. It would be really good right now. I'll take out number 2 pro hero. I don't need that one. Right? I'll take out 1 brute strength and 1 something else.
Listen, I am down to try it. 'Cause like I said, I've been trying a lot to try to figure out. Of course, Hawks is, and I know some things might just be the skill thing. He's not an easy character to play per se. But also the other thing is just trying to figure out what to make it work under the symbol too. Because now that we're moving to a 60 card minimum, I feel like control is a lot important.
Yeah. I do think that this is like his worst symbol. Truthfully, I do think that he's not that great as an evil character. I do like order and good more, but I think that like you can do stuff, and I think it's off the back of brute strength bench press and saying that every one of my Hawk's feathers matters. You're not allowed to ignore these ones.
Yeah, I do want to get Feather Sword Slash up to a 4 of though. I think. What is it?
Block zone? I mean, why not just swap Piercing Needle and Feather Sword?
That'll work.
Yeah.
Like I said, I like seeing Piercing Needle as of course, it's just to get that in momentum.
I mean, if this is... Yeah, it's either that or just like increase the number, right? Because like these ones don't count. Yeah. The only way that these are, the only reason these are attacks is because they're 3 checks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Final thoughts? I think it's like cleaner, personally.
Yeah. Yeah, I am too. I'm just hoping it runs a lot smoother too. Because what's the deck size down now?
63.
63. Yeah.
a little a little whatever for the attack options, or a little, sorry, low on your ratio, because like with this number, like the even number is 66, right? So you're
Yeah.
you're essentially one off.
Yeah.
But it means that you should see more attacks. Combine that with the Hawk's Feathers, you should be okay. And then like difficulty curve is not terrible, right? Like we cut some 2s in order to make that number better. And so as you draw hands, you're gonna, on a bing bang boom, you're good, right? Review one of these 2 and then you're off to the races, right?
Yeah.
I'll review Knife Slice and then continue, so that like any of these that I check my feather on, I'm fine.
Yeah, because the secondary goal is I still kind of wanted to maintain that my deadlock threats in the main board. Well, still just kind of like I said. So hopefully now with having that with the deadlock threats still being available in the main board, and then the deck's a bit slimmer. Hopefully I can turn it on a bit faster and not have to worry about that turn to 14 build overhaul stage, and then it just is a mountain from there.
Yeah. I fully get it. Fully get it. All right, man. Well, stay on the line long enough for me to shoot you the list, and good luck with it. Are you playing with this tomorrow?
Probably not. I still don't have. Well, I don't have Fierce Wings as a paper copy. I thought about maybe just running 4x Barrier Shield.
You could just increase these up by 1 each, and then you'd probably be fine.
Yeah, but everything else I do have on paper, so I definitely might give it a shot tomorrow just to kind of get the feel for it.
Sure, love it. All right, man. Well, thanks for support on Patreon, and you have a good rest of your night. Okay.
Yeah, you too. Thanks.
All right, we'll see you, buddy. All right. Yeah, sorry about not being able to get this to you yesterday.
Man, you were good. I had so much going on yesterday. I didn't even see your message until this morning.
Oh, wow. Okay, then I don't feel bad. Never mind.
So,
Then we're good.
and then, yeah, what a great event, too, by the way. I meant to tell you that. I had a blast.
Thank you, man. I greatly appreciate it. Well, I'm going to finish up what I wanted to do on stream tonight. You have a good rest of it, okay?
Yep, you take care, bud.
All right, we'll see you, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so here's what I want to do, right? I wanted to go live Omega early yesterday, or Omega early today, but my internet decided to be lame. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 days until the webcam event. So I want to take and I want to look at the options of characters that I want to potentially build and playtest for the next 18 days. Essentially, I have 2 weeks to figure out what it is that I want to play. And so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to put you guys on a quick coin flip as I have to use the restroom. And then I will be right back to set that up. Easy peasy. Here, click this, start prediction, coin flip. Hey chat, heads or tails? Okay. Let's flip it. Heads. I want to do this. Only real choice for the event is Eraserhead. I don't think that's true. I think that's so much not true that I'm just like not gonna whatever it. All right. Here's this, and then I'm gonna come here. All right, chat. So here's what I'm gonna do. Right, I'm just gonna figure out like what do I want to play for this event. Right, like the easy ones are. The easy one is just this. Right. At the moment, if the event was tomorrow, right? If the event was tomorrow, I would just play Asui underwater, like this deck that I've been playing for the last couple weeks. But like, we now have 60 cards in the 60 card minimums. It's just like the format is different. Yeah, the format's different. Like there's just like a bunch of stuff, right? Yeah. So like, and the three lists are like, this is on the list of things that I want to play, right? These are the things that I want to test, and then the no shots, right? Like these are my maybes of like maybe I should. Actually, I'll put that. Maybe want to test. And then this is like on the list of things that I for sure want to test, right? Like I know all for one, I want to test. I think this deck is very good. This is a deck that I haven't played at a major and I want to play at a major, right? Looking at things like Ochako, right? I like Ochako a lot. I would be down to play the Earth build or maybe even like a Water build, and like see what this happens, or maybe like there's some combination of these two characters combining their powers. We'd have to see. But like a lot of this is pretty simple, right? Of just like I have actually no interest in playing these, but I do have an interest in playing that guy, right? So like these all get to leave. I should look at what this does. I'm not gonna play Eraserhead. I should look at what this character has to offer. This is going to be the lowest on the thing because I think I don't have enough time to actually make that character work. What does Deku 2 directly after getting his best attack nerf? I don't know, but I like that character. I like that character, and so I want to look at them, right? I have mimics now, or sorry, triggers. I have triggers. Maybe there's an option here. No, yes. This character just got a bunch of new support. Yes. No. No, no. I think if this probably jumps down here. Why All For One makes him good this set? I just really like what he's been doing in the past 2 sets. He top 8'd nationals, top 16 nationals, and I like that. I just like what he does. I opted not to play him. I opted not to play him when I had the opportunity to play him. I should look at you again. No. Oh, no. 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 Not quite. No, thank you. No. 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 Yes. And so, like, here is my issue. Is, like, I have a lot of interest in a lot of characters. I don't think I'm going to bother working on an Asa. You don't share. I wonder what, like, good symbol stuff All Might got, you know? I guess we lost capture, so, like, maybe this just drops back here again. The good symbol is just, like, being taken out to trash. Probably not him either. I don't know. If there was Midoriya, I would play as probably just 2, right? I should look at this because I love my girlfriend. This, do we care about this? I think that character's cool, but maybe not. No. No. Okay, so I have a list, right? Let's do a couple characters. Is there anybody that I should cut, right? Anybody that I would move up? I'm probably just not going to spend the time here or here or here, just because the event is so close. No. No. If I'm going to play Tasty Riff, I'm going to play Asui. Probably not Shoto 4 either. Or there's other things that I could be doing. I'm probably not going to spend the time on this. No. 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 So I think it might actually just be this list. Because, like, I think that like this list is just the list that I should look at, right? This is probably what I should just look into. And the true answer is probably it should be this that I look into. It should be this that I look into. I think this character is very, very strong, even with the 60 card deck limitations. You don't want to go low and play Jiro. For a $500 plane ticket, I do. Do you want me to be at Worlds? That's the question. Amajiki's way better now, no capture. Yeah, Amajiki's way better now, no capture. And I think he's pretty decent in webcam. And that character gets to play Tasty Riff underwater, which is like a big selling point, right? Like I get to go look at what the water symbol does. I get to go look at what the chaos symbol does because you get Asui stuff. Like there's just a lot of options. Yeah, so like my front runners are like a water deck on Asui, which I already have made, chaos on All For One, air on Jiro, fire on Endeavor, fire on Rappa, and then probably just chaos on Amajiki, right? Falling Skies Amajiki clearly. I mean, that seems very good. That seems very, very good under the water symbol. Wowzers, that seems powerful. Yeah. Wowzers, that seems good. But it's probably just going to be Asui. I mean, man. If I'm going to play water, I should just play Asui, right? Falling Skies Hamajiki seems really good. I just know that I like. So the list that I already have, right? I already have this. I already have this. I already have this. These three I just already have. Do I want to play Rappa? I do like playing Rappa. I like playing Rappa a lot. What you've done, Misplay, is you have pushed the sword further. Is what you've done. Okay, let's build something. And do you like to play Jiro 1? I don't like to play Jiro 1. But I already have you. Set current deck. Here. Chaos. Set current deck. Chaos. And then I click this. I don't need you. When I do this, what happens? We're there. Okay. I want to look at attacks first. This is for All for One. I need this to go here. Okay. Is ambush thrust worth? I mean, the answer is no, right? The answer is just no. Blue Flame Torment seems like a good move. This card seems like a really solid one-of. Turn it up. Ambush thrust only if you're gonna lift 0 gravity lift. I can't give it damage, so probably not. Nezure Wave is a good one. Spiral Blast is the reason to play the deck. Claw Stopper is a reason to play the deck. Fast Chimera Kraken is a reason to play the deck. Ultimate Combination. Double Trouble is a reason to play the deck. Freezer Burn is correct to this character because my moves get so big. Twisting Azure is pretty okay, but I don't like when decks just can't do it, right? Uppercut is good. Jolt is very good. I don't like Indiscriminate Shock in this deck. I don't think I need it. Like a 1x home run is pretty good. Ice Storm is pretty good. Okay. And so now, when I come down here, and I go quantity, these are the only 4-ofs that I like care about. I like care about this as a 4-of. I care about like this as a 4-of. I care about this as like a 4-of. This is a 2-of. This is a 2-of. This is a 2-of. And I think everything else just gets cut, right? Right? Like Home Run Comet can leave. I don't play enough. Charge or whatever's. I don't need this because I have Freezer Burn, which is just like a better job, and it's a low block. Fast Chimera Kraken, I have Jolt. And Spiral Blast. Blue Flame Torment. Gently Thief. Nejire Wave. Maybe I'm supposed to cut Ultimate Combination down to a 1 of. And if I see it, I see it. Nejire Wave just like so good in this deck. I think I actually have to choose Uppercut or Ice Storm as well. The answer is Ice Storm because it has a Deadlock threat. Gently Thief gets cut as well. And the big thing is like I get to have less attacks in my deck just because of the fact that like I get this multiple for free. I get this Echo for free. I get this Echo for free. These probably get sideboarded. It's probably like you're a 3 of, you're a 3 of. And then I'm good. 21 attacks is probably correct. Maybe we play 3 and 3 here, actually. Gold Tips Imperial seems pretty good. Man, it's crazy. I actually think that this is just like a wash. And I'm just supposed to play Asui. Like, I get halfway through this deck build and I go, I should just play Asui. Like, figure out what the sideboard looks like and then just, like, run it. Yeah, that's actually probably what I should do. Yeah, it's just going to be Asui. I'm actually just having too much fun with this deck. Why not try Amajiki? I just like want to play Asui, and I think that's just like the list. Like I'm just like trying to second guess myself into play something else, but like I just like keep coming back to this character. It's just gonna be Asui. What a good stream! What a good stream. We figured out, like in making this character that I want to play, I just like realized that this is the character I want to play more, you know? Is there a expand folder? Set current deck. Finish the deck though? No. No, I don't want to. Water attack. Go. Water attack high block. Go. High block. It may be because I started this game with Jetburn, but I feel like almost all the Jetburn characters are so cool. That's because they are so cool. It's so funny how I want to add in more non-high attacks. This is a high, this is a high, this is a high, this is a high. But like, yeah. Maybe it's just eat my sticky balls. Is this card better than what this card does? I guess it's probably no, right? Like, this is the only 5 diff in the deck. Yeah, that's probably just correct. This is 60 even. Why no tape swing? It's my 2-check. I don't get to play a second 2-check. That's crazy talk. Okay. I can get rid of you out of the sideboard. I can get rid of you out of the sideboard. Second one of you is good. You're good. 3 diff, 3 diff. Second Lost in Thought. Another cheerleader. Second cheerleader. shield irrefutable. It might just be like another. This is crazy. It might just be like another copy of ice gliding. I know that's silly to like sideboard a commit -2 speed, but like if tape isn't gonna do anything or frozen's not gonna do anything, what else could it be? I'll swap this picture. Do I like the agile drop at a 1 of? Yeah. Water Foundation, go. Man, it's crazy how much I want this card, but I just don't play enough charges. It's actually just Tasty Riff. And if Tasty Riff is going to touch, I already get my counters. I guess, and Falling Skies, right? So if Falling Skies hits you, I get counters. Like, I want this card in my deck. I'm just not playing enough charges. And I think that Tongue Whip is just... Yeah. See that I can play like Sulfur Edition and like try and get 2 counters? I really want to play the base, right? Like assets, actions, underwater, go. I want to play the base very bad. Because even if it's like with greater speed than damage, it gets 1/3. Like just gaining 2 applause counters like opens up so much, right? Like grabbing problem solving, grabbing struggling. Is like just like really strong, but it's probably just like not worth it in my character that doesn't give speed. Like the only way that I give speed is with feeling cute and quick response, because like this is symmetrical speed and this is damage. This is minus speed on my move. Yeah, this card just like doesn't work. Tutor good though? Yeah. Like I want to play Jiro's base. I just don't think I can. This card would be cool. Recovery time is also pretty cool. Sports Festival Stadium. Do I care about this? The thing about that card is it's an asset that I can build in. Huh. And I'm really, really good at blocking. It says that my moves do a bonus damage. And it also says like one of my least favorite things to have happen is that like I get breakered on my first move. And this just stops that, right? Like barrier shield. And it's a terrain that I can just build in with Tasty Riff. And it says all my moves get +1 damage. That is one of the big things that I'm missing out of this deck is like actually finding relevant damage. Maybe not. Or I get Aeried and have no more attacks. Or I get Aeried and have no more attacks. What does terrain do? There can only be one terrain on either player's field at a time. PvP, stall out battle. Yeah, there's just like cooler things to build. Sports festival makes Ares response not work, and it was missed in finals at Nats. Oh, rough. Yeah, maybe the answer actually is sports festival. I wonder if this card is cool enough to play. Because I'm looking to maybe go up to like 63, right? Which means that I actually get to play another ice gliding in the main, which I think is huge. I think 4 ice gliding is massive. We want this to be the number 4, actually. And then, is there any... I'm thinking about taking Broken Psyche out of my deck. It does not feel very good. The new point system is too complex for me. What matters is you need 2 points, 2 seasonal points to go play in a regional. That's what you need to worry about. And then you have to just go win a regional. Easy peasy. And then the point system doesn't matter. Water Foundation low block. Fearless Frog is kind of cool, but I go to just a few enough cards in hand. Daunting Message is cool. Struggling's already the 4 of. It could be Rescue completed? Huh. Maybe it's just Rescue completed instead of the Broken Psyche. I actually like that a lot. Because I feel like Rescue completed might be insane in my deck, right? Return of the King. Oh, this card says discard a momentum, build it. That's pretty powerful. Pretty potent. It being another 3 diff, I think, is tough. But I think that it'll be okay. Because it's just the 1 of, right? I even want to make it more of it. I actually want to make it a 2 of. I know that's crazy. This card just seems so cracked in my character. It turns anything into plus... It says all my moves get +1 speed. And then I can destroy anything to either stun or get +2 speed. Wowzers. And it's 4 cards that have a 3 check on them. So I just like don't play them on turn 1. And that's okay. I'm allowed to review them. Maybe it's another Lost in a Thought to even out my high blocks. I mean, this is the 63 that I was looking for, though, right? Maybe this is just what we play. Because it's not... Water Foundation high block. Reaching out, weightlessness. We already have problem solving. Oh, it's Blood Evaluation. We just add more 3 diffs to our deck. Duh. Drowning and Resentment is neat. It could be 1 selfisher. It's a 4 check. If we're gonna play another 4 check, it's just Lost in Thought, right? Control. How many 4s are we playing? Only this many? Okay, this is fine. Right, and this is 64 cards now. 64 with 21 attacks, and I think that this is okay. Because, like, this is draw power, and this is draw power. And this is draw power, and this is draw power. Yeah, I think I'm actually down for it. We're gonna kill this in the sideboard. I have to kill this in the sideboard. And then I have a 10-card sideboard. Oh, this is it here. I want this to be a 2 of. So, oh, I need this not to be in the main board. I need it to be sideboard. Which means that I'm 1 card over. No, no, no. Yes. Because I already have 3 mained. Easy enough. 10. This is the list. 64 cards. My block zones are even in my hella block character. Here's the only thing that I'm missing. Here's the only thing that I'm missing. Is there a water character that wears this package well? Right? Like, it could be Ochako. But probably not. It could be Amajiki. But probably not. It could be Toru 2. But probably not. Toru just like doesn't have the damage output. It could be Sero, but probably not. It could be Kamui Woods. I think Kamui Woods is really funny with this deck, but probably not. But probably not. It could be Kamui. Is there a card in here that I'd be willing to cut for Kamui? The answer is probably not. But like, Kamui like gets the job done if my opponent doesn't want to block me. Because like everything gets the +1 damage. Just use him as a buddy block. Great advice. What is the one card that we could cut? It can't. No, no, no. No. Because these just come out when I need to defend myself instead of team player. Actually, I don't think Kamui gets to. Or, oh, these just go in whenever I'm Kamui. So this is fine. What's recovery time for in the side? Whenever things get too fast to block, I try to make it isn't as good as I think. I still need to try him, though. It could just be Irrefutable or the one Faith Shield. Tongue Smack doesn't feel good as Kamui, though. You're right. And I don't have an attack to replace it. It still is like an 8 damage move, though, right? Or a 7 minimum. Recovery time's also neat against Bakugo 4. Yeah, there might just be like my character's really good against Bakugo 4 though, because I just like get to draw everything. But this is like if I don't have a chance to block this move, I just like gain 4 health, which is like blocking. It's also a 1 mid block with Breaker 1, which is like just good. Maybe it's just keep this as is. If this is the second card that we play as Kamui, it's an 8 damage 4 diff, which is just like very strong. Like, or my first move didn't get blocked, and it's a 7 damage 4 diff, which is as good as like Asui. Yeah. Probably do more testing and see how these changes go. That makes sense to me. Does somebody want to play a game? Does somebody want to jump in? I'm down for one. Thoughts? He says he's down. Don't save. Bit late for me. I should be going to bed. Come watch my one match. Sorry, didn't mean to.
You didn't mean to.
Talking to chat.
Oh, how silly of you. Oh, get those dice out of here.
Oh, I'm just gonna mill you? Cool.
Thought I might as well get in the only games UVS has decided I should be allowed to play. So TTS, here we are.
Yeah. Even odds.
Odds, please.
16.
Good.
I'll draw my 6. Yeah, I'm down for this.
Yeah, I'm cool with this too.
Yeah. Let's go 2, 2, 3, 5. It's yours.
Yeah. Holy shit, I am lagging hard. No reveal, draw one. Okay, there's good. There it goes. 3, 3, 4. Okay. 3, 5. 5.
Yeah, I'll toss this Falling Skies. I don't need it. I'll draw.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, let's go 3, 2, 2, 3.
Yeah. No reveal. Yeah. One.
Oh.
1, 2.
I'll draw my 4. Yeah, let's go here on a 4. It checks. Yeah, I will respond. Give it 2 damage.
Let's both mill a card.
My first stance is going to be to commit, and I'll draw my card first, and then we can mill.
Yeah.
Yours.
I'll mill 2 and unseal this one.
Yeah, I'm going to give it 1/1.
Yeah.
Yours.
I'll pass.
Yeah, let's toss this for another 1/1 with team player.
I'll respond for -3 speed.
Yeah. I'll pass.
Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5. Checks, full block.
Respond. Let's go riff on a 4/5.
Mhm.
3, 4, 5. First enhance. Attempt to build one in.
Yeah.
Yours.
Pass.
Let's commit. Draw a card.
Pass.
I will discard a card. Clear a card.
Pass.
I will discard a card. Give it 1/1.
Pass.
If it hits,
Pass.
2 more speed.
Pass.
Send it.
I'm sorry, can we actually both mill a card?
Yeah.
And then I'll take 5.
Yeah, I'll draw my 3. Grab my 3 counters. Let's go 4, 5.
Neat.
3, 4, 5.
Mhm.
First enhance. will be already this.
Yeah, let's both mill apart.
Yeah. Oh, I have to. Sorry, I have to first enhance with Taste Drift. What an absolute
Oh,
buffoon I've been.
Just
it's
don't build that
this.
tunnel.
And then I'll ready this, and then yours.
Pass.
I will discard this for 1/1.
Pass.
If it hits you,
Pass.
I will destroy for 2 more speed. We'll send it for 4 this time.
Pick 4.
Yeah, I'll draw 3, discard 1. I will discard this one. Let's go on a 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. And then I'll keep both of these.
Review. Fire Vengeance on a 5. It checks. Responses.
Nah, I got response.
First enhance, let's both mill.
I'll pass.
Mill 4.
I'll pass.
I'll also pass. 7 mid for 5.
This is great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. On a 5, 6.
Mhm.
3, 4, 5. 6.
Yeah, I'm down to flash it. Let's go 4, 5. It checks. I'll respond. Back to you.
On a 6.
Mm-hmm.
5. 6.
Looks good.
First enhance will be you stun 3.
Yeah, it'll be 1, 2, 3. I'll flip and pick this up.
Let's both mill 1.
Yeah, I'll ready this.
Yeah. I'll mill 4.
Did you just say remove the momentum? Discard. Yeah, I'll commit Ice Gliding for -2 speed.
Yeah, I'll destroy public support to look at the top card of my deck, and I can discard a card and draw a card, and then I'll respond with it to get 1/1. I'll just leave that on top.
Yeah. I'll commit Osby and I'll draw a card.
Yeah, it's a 5 high for 5.
I'll commit for -2 more speed.
I'll send it.
I will use Asui, discarding this card for declare my card pool.
Pass.
It's a 3, 4, 5. Checks a 5, respond. Next one is -2.
A 8. Checks a 5, 6, 7, 8.
Looks good to me.
Already 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll commit Asui and draw a card.
Mill 4. Respond, give it +1/+1. Oh, does that remove? No, it doesn't. Yeah, put it on top.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Let's both mill.
I'll pass.
I'll mill 2 to unseal.
Yeah. I'll pass.
Yeah, it's a 5 high for 7.
7's great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, I'll just pass turn.
Yeah, this will leave. I'll toss ice gliding. I'll draw 4. Boy, howdy. What a
Draw an angry one.
Yeah, you're at 22. We should be able to figure that out here. On a 5, it checks. Commit and freeze this. Here's.
Yeah, let's both mill.
Yeah. Let's commit. Give it a damage. I'll draw a card. Yours.
I'll mill 2 to unseal.
Yeah, I will.
I'll respond. Your next check is -1.
Sure. Yeah, I'll toss this for 1/1.
Yeah. I'll pass.
I'll also pass.
I'll take 8 down to 14.
Yeah. Let's go on a 4/5. 2, 3, 4, 5. First chance will be on mill U1.
Whoa. Let's both mill 1.
Yeah. I will use Asui. I'm gonna discard this card to clear this card.
Pass.
Let's give it a damage.
Bond for -3.
Yeah. I will ready team player.
Yeah, I'll pass.
I'll also pass.
1,
for
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Checks. Take
Hold on,
3.
Take 3. Yeah, let's go riff on a 4/5.
Yeah.
It checks. First chance will be. Let's build in. I mean, I wanted to try this, right? This actually doesn't make any sense. It should just be something else. It should just be... It should just be this, because it's more damage. No. I have 2 committed foundations. It should be this. Final answer. If it hits. 2 speed,
Yeah.
2 speed.
We'll both mill 1. I'll cycle.
That's good. If it hits.
Yeah.
I'll commit and I'll draw. I'll discard for 1/1. Yeah, man. Let's send it for 5.
Yeah, I've got a 6.
I'll draw my 3. At 6.
Yeah.
This is 5, 6, 7, 8 with plus a bunch. Sure. 4, 5, 6. 5, 6.
Yeah.
Let's give it 2, 2.
Pass.
Give it a speed.
Pass.
Give it 2 speed. Give it 2 speed.
Commit, reset its speed and get a -1.
Yeah. Let's discard a card for +1, +1.
Pass.
Let's commit for 1 more speed.
Pass.
Yep. It's a 5 high, 4, 8.
I pushed my button too early, but I think you would have just stopped if I didn't reset it. I'll go first. Yeah, I'm cool with this.
Yeah, man, run it.
2, 3, 2.
Actually, didn't bother sideboard. I'll toss the tongue whip. I'll draw 2. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, review, draw 5. Yeah. 2, 3, 3.
Yeah, I'll draw 4. 2, 2, 2, 3. Manzino Man, 1, 2, 3. When does maintenance in My Hero Ultra Robo? I have no idea. Funny enough, I don't play that game.
You for 4.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, this
First
is
chance
the
is
My
all
Hero
draw.
Academia collectible card game, if you're interested in that. I just don't have a channel on Twitch, so I'm borrowing yours. You know what? I'll join you. Wait, what?
Okay. Draw a card off this.
Okay. That was a good draw.
Yeah. No 1.
Sounds good. I'll pass.
No 4.
Did you wanna?
That one's not the response. Is that the
Oh,
response
it was
one?
not, it was not.
Yeah.
Rappa just looking at them.
Uh,
Rappa looking at
yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Oh, I get to minus 2 speed this. Sorry.
Okay. We're good. Yeah, I'll just pass.
On a 5.
Guess that was the cool draw.
It is. No, I've had it since turn 1.
On a 3. Checks. That is it. 3, 3.
Yeah, I'll draw my 4. Yeah, just Falling Skies on a 4. It checks. It's a throw.
Yeah.
Here's.
Pass.
Give me 1.
Pass.
Let's draw a card.
Pass.
Also pass. It's for 7.
On a 6.
Pretty my character.
That's not just 6. It was at 7 damage.
7. Yeah, you'll take 4.
Oh no, take 4, not go to 4.
Go to 4.
27.
Let's go 3, 4. It checks. Do you have anything in here that I care about?
Probably not.
Your attack gets 2 speed. You can't gain health. No. This gets stun 3. That's pretty powerful. Yeah. Let's do 3, 4, 5, 2. I guess not. The game said that I am afraid of your deadlock. And you know what? That's acceptable.
On a 5.
Yeah.
Checks. Responses.
Yeah, no responses.
First enhance will, but no one.
Yeah. Let's. What do you do? 15 or less health? You don't got that. Let's -1 speed from surviving.
Yeah. All mill 4.
Yeah, -2 with ice cladding. Is that even true? That might not be true. I'll actually use rescue completed to respawn -3, actually.
Okay. I'm just going back and forth with that dice.
Yeah.
So we both know. I'll. Yeah, I'll. No, I won't play it. I'll just pass.
Yeah, I'll draw a card.
Pass.
It is a 3.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll give it another -2 just to make this
Okay.
clear.
I'm gonna remove and return to market.
Yeah. Am I just gonna fight over this? Yeah, I'm -2 again. What do I get for pressing all my buttons? Yeah, let's go 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 5. Do I care about anything down there? Kind of. 6. Respond. Flip it for me.
Actually, I didn't realize how bad face shield fucks that card.
Yeah. My rare beats your secret rare, idiot.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. The audacity of me. We'll just go on a 3 and stop there.
Yep.
That really sucks. I knew that to be like any block not named face shield.
Yeah, I'll choose not to review. I'll draw my 2. Yeah, tongue on a 4. It checks. No responses. First answer will be Asui. I'm gonna draw a card.
Yeah. I'll join you and draw a card.
Sounds good. Let's put this here.
Yeah. I'll pass.
1 more damage.
I'll pass.
Ship it for 6.
21.
Smack on a 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. First enhance will be discard problem solving. Discard this. +1 to my next check to play a card.
Yeah, let's both mill 1.
Yeah.
Because I forgot to do it last time.
I've discarded a card. I'll draw a card.
Pass.
2 damage. My character's committed.
I'll pass.
Yeah, we'll also pass. It's for 6.
I'm at 50.
Yeah. That means that I'll get +1 damage.
Yeah, it's just brute strength for free, basically.
Yeah. I'm into it. On a 3, it checks. On a 3, it checks. I'm a deadlock. I'll keep this.
Review passing, draw 2. Yeah, we'll go plus Ultra Promise Burn on a 5. It checks. Yeah. First enhance. We'll both mill 1. And then I'll respond that you commit 1.
Sounds good. I'm going to Lost in Thought. You can have. I guess it's just this card back. And then I'll pick up this card. And then build down this card.
So it's just this card. Yeah. I'll deadlock enhance before I forget. This gets +2 speed and you can't gain health this turn.
Yep. Yeah, I'll pass.
I'll commit passing and draw a card.
I'll pass.
I'll public support. I'll destroy it, look at the top card, and then I can discard a card to draw, which I will. And this gets +1/+1.
Yeah. I'll pass.
Mill 4. Respond heavy kind of foundation.
Sounds good. I'll pass.
Did the mill 1, did the mill 2. Yeah, it's 7 low for 6.
6 is great. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Neat. On a 5.
Mhm.
3, 4, and So 2 cards left, so now we're sitting at something that anymore. 5.
Yeah.
First enhance will be commit 2, please.
Yeah, this one, respond, gotcha. -1 speed.
You got me.
I'll use survive the final for -1 speed.
Yeah, I'll mill 4. 1 cycle. Oh no, sorry, one more. 2 and then cycle. 3, 4. Give it 2, 3.
Excuse me. Yeah, let's commit this for -2 speed with surviving or with rescue completed.
Yeah.
Yours.
I'll destroy this with self-sack for +1 damage, and then I will respond, remove, give your next check -1.
Yeah. I'll just play it safe and commit this for another -2. That's fine.
Yeah.
Got me there.
Yeah, I'll just set it. It's a 0 high for 8.
Let's go on a 2. It checks. Respond, sweet, ready. Back to you.
Yeah.
Next one comes in with -1.
Yeah.
Rescue completed is cracked in this deck, actually.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Makes sense.
First enhance will be. I'll mill the top 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I'll flip struggling and pick back up my vast hybrid.
Yeah, I'll go ahead
Oh,
and ready 3.
It says your attacks, not attack.
Oh,
so I had
so
to
that would have
commit
been 2 more?
this.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't need to. I checked up 5 on the whatever, but this has 2 more speed.
Okay. Yeah,
Love
cool.
that. Thank you, filler. I definitely read this attack.
Thank you. I've definitely read this card twice and have only played the Deadlock this once. That's neat. Already 3 foundations.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
-2 speed.
I'll pass.
-2 speed.
Pass.
Say 3, 4, 5. It checks. Already sweet.
6, 12, 19, 22. I'll form.
Yep. Have you kept track of which ones you've re-readied?
Yeah, it's the I'll go grab this.
Yeah.
On a 4, 5, 6, 7. Another 3. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
I guess technically should be that one. First enhance will be Deadlock, gain stun 3.
Yeah, I will. It comes in with another -1.
3 here, I checked the 3 here, and I should gotta check them the 3s. Otherwise, this actually could have maybe killed these next 2.
Next 2? I don't think you passed 2.
Oh, I just needed 1. If I wouldn't have checked a 3 on the 7 and a 3 on the other 7, I lost 8 total foundations through that string. But I got 9.
I guess I flip struggling and pick this up because you can't kill me.
Yeah. Stun 3.
I'll draw a card for bonus review.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah. I'll pass.
Yeah. Next one gets 3. Haha. Send for 7.
Take 7.
I just needed to pass 1 more, actually, I think. So this would have been 6, 9,
9,
12,
13,
13, 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had 14 with one more.
Yeah. Dang.
Well then. Yeah.
But you also had to like. I guess you could.
I was it's
yeah.
definitely me counting on some high rolls, but I wasn't counting on the 2 3s on 7s, but that's part of it.
If you hadn't readied this guy, you get there 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's the other one.
True.
Ready
I just
for
missed. Yeah, I miscounted on the math on that. I didn't think that. Well, I wasn't even thinking this up. I just thought about that. But, yeah, you're right. I could actually got there on the screen.
Hold on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, you just can't pass this one, right?
Yeah, no, I just never can.
Cool.
Yeah, I guess I'll keep my 2 momentum and die.
Process struggling with studies. Draw 3. It's a big maybe.
That's interesting.
This one. Commit it.
And freeze.
Yeah. I will draw a card. Yeah, you're dead.
Okay. For a tasty riff.
I've had a tasty riff since turn 1.
Yeah, I had 2 of the Flashfire Hell Spiders the whole the string, but yeah. They're the only non-punches in the deck, so they were awkward to weave in. I almost got there.
Yeah.
Well then, GG's.
GG's, man. I think that's gonna do it for me tonight.
Yeah.
I missed everything today. Yeah, it was a big news drop for sure. What would I have cited? No. Yes. No. No. Yes. No. No. Yes. No. Had 4. 2 easy ones, and then 2 hard ones.
Those would have been annoying. The face, I didn't realize. I always misread the secret rare. I didn't realize it said after it resolves. So yeah, it actually gets face shielded and just wrecked.
Probably just this.
But yeah. All right, I'll catch you later, Tim.
Alright, we'll see you, man.
Bye.
Better. Where's the other one? Right. It's green? Yeah. These come out, these go in. It just says I get to block a free thing. Already at 63. I just like the deck more. It's awesome. It's awesome. Alright, chat. Well, I have a tournament I have to prep for tomorrow. Yeah. 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 Alright, thank you all for hanging out tonight. I greatly appreciate it. Let me see if I can find somebody who is up and on that I may raid. Who's live on twitch.com? Eggman is still on and has like 300 people playing. That's crazy. I think I'm just gonna... What about... I think I'm just gonna bounce Noah.